In my opinion, I think it's the woman's right side.
Okay. Okay, so, my grandpa was a POW in a Nazi concentration camp. For many years, he almost died. And do you know why those camps existed? Do you know who Hitler was?
Yeah.
Okay, so, Nazis basically decided that, Jews and disabled people and homosexuals, right, that they were not really human. So we had the right to get rid of them. It was perfectly legal back then to actually do that to Jews.
And I don't have to worry about abortion.
You don't worry about abortion? 1/3 of your generation is missing because of abortion. And the same thing was with slavery. Slavery used to be legal, and African Americans were not considered humans. They were considered property. Okay, so they were dehumanized. Sometimes people dehumanize a certain section of humanity in order to exert their own choice upon them, and in order to profit, from that violence or for whatever reason. But, we are all made in the image and likeness of God, and we're all valuable, from the moment of conception. So, okay. And if there is like a sin of abortion in your past, or if you're hurting from a past abortion, there's healing in Jesus Christ. He can actually deliver you from pain or from sin if you turn to Him. So, if somebody gets raped, rape is a horrible thing, right? It's a crime that the rapist should be punished because he just violated somebody. But is it the baby's fault that his father was a criminal and a rapist? Because it's like,
No, but it's just like a reminder of what happened.
Yeah. So, are you a Christian?
I'm an atheist.
You're an atheist? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's okay. God doesn't believe in atheists. So, it's like with gravity, like I can say, well, I don't believe in gravity. And
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I actually know personally 2 women who were conceived in rape. They speak internationally on this issue, and their mothers, they are actually glad they got counseling instead of killing their rape-conceived babies.
Some people, they just can't afford to have the baby, and I get there's adoption and stuff.
Sure.
But a lot of people who adopt aren't as good as you think.
Because those are still human beings, It doesn't matter how you got created, how you came here. You are still valuable, 100%. What do you think?
You're right, yeah.
Yeah? Because, if I showed you a picture of baby number 1, baby number 2, would you be able to tell apart which one was conceived in rape? You would, right? Alright, well, I'm going to give you some bookmarks, and I'm going to give you some DVDs. This is an interview with a lady who actually used to run 4 abortion mills in Dallas. So she exposed that.
I can see your point, and I can see your side, and I get it, but it ain't right to just do this. There's a lot of people who end up forced to get those.
I know.
And then they live with that, and when they see stuff like with people you put doing stuff like this, it tears them apart.
Yeah.
So that just ain't right.
No, I understand that, and the reason we're doing that is because 1/3 of your generation is missing, and those people are suffering. They can come to Jesus Christ, for healing. And they don't have to hide all this hurt on the inside. And we actually work with women who have been forced into abortions. But thank you for sharing your thoughts, and just want you to know that God loves you very much. So much that He sent Jesus Christ to die for you on the cross, and He was raised from the dead so you could be set free from all sin. The price for your sin is paid. And I'm sorry if your friend is hurting, but encourage him to talk to us some more, okay? Okay.
That almost happened.
That almost what? That almost happened to you?
Yeah, because my mom and dad, when they got married, and pretty much my mom, she had something about her umbilical cords on here.
Sure.
They were making it to where she could not produce.
Okay.
She was pretty much barren. And they were just, my mom and dad, one night, they were using a condom to make sure they were safe, and it broke, and I was born. And she was pregnant with me.
Sure.
And she calls the doctor.
Okay.
And she tells the doctor that I'm pregnant, and the doctor goes, bullshit. Like, flat out.
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding.
Yeah.
And he says, all right, come over here and let me check you. He's like, wow, that's, I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
And then later on down the road, I was my mom had a choice to abort me, or she could keep me. The risk of me being born was I had a chance to be born retarded,
Yeah.
or mentally disabled.
Mhm.
And she was like, she didn't care. She loved me. She knew where I was, and I came up with
See, that's awesome. Wow, I'm so glad you were protected like that, you know, because so many women, they believe what those doctors say just because they wear a white coat and they have an MD behind their name, and they fall for it, you know? But science doesn't know everything, you know?
I don't know.
So your mom, I'm
I mean,
so...
it's impossible to know everything. So.
Exactly, you know? So your mom did the right thing. I'm so glad. That's really awesome. So are you close to your mom, or?
You get to do two
Yeah,
hands.
Yep.
she is. I'm really close to her.
That's really great. Well, thank you so much for sharing that.